hear you talking about I came home late last night. And you know I be working, putting work in. You telling me that things just ain't right, and you don't deserve it. Baby, I know that you know I ain't perfect though. What you tripping for? Whenever you want it, whatever you feeling though. Just gotta let me know. Just say what you mean. Whenever you want it, you know you can get it though. So girl, what you want? What you saying better mean it. Girl, what you want? I know your body really needs it. Girl, what you want? Wanna scream, give you a reason. Girl, what you want? Yeah. So girl, what you want? What you saying better mean it. Girl, what you want? I know your body really needs it. Girl, what you want? Wanna scream, give you a reason. So girl, what you want? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, you got me stressing and contemplating, thinking about you. Worried unnecessary things that I gotta prove. I gotta tear these walls down to get through, Last night gave you that ache right. Since you don't ache right, maybe the same tonight. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, baby, I know that you know I ain't perfect though. What you tripping for? Whenever you want it, whatever you feeling though. Just gotta let me know. Just say what you mean. Whenever you want it, you know you can get it though. Baby, what you saying better mean it. Yeah, I know your body really needs it. Yeah, wanna scream, give you a reason. Hey, whoa. What you saying better mean it. Yeah, I know your body really needs it. Yeah, wanna scream, give you a reason. Oh, so girl, what you want? What you saying better. Yeah, I know your body really, yeah. Wanna scream, give you a reason. Yeah. What you saying better mean it. I know your body really needs it. Yeah. Wanna scream, give you a reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want?
Welcome to Raw Talent with your host, Miss Tink. Welcome to Raw Talent. Welcome to Raw Talent with your host, Miss Tink. Welcome to Raw Talent. So, who is Hakeem Romance?
Hakeem Romance is the person that I want to be. As far as when I say the person I want to be, romantic. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that a lot of females don't like romance as much. It's different types of females, what I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? Females like certain different things.
I'm about to say, explain that.
Okay, so
you got me confused.
Alright, so as far as like taste in music, it could be like a group of females, and I'm not trying to be on no funny stuff, right? I'll sit there and I'm like, all right, so I'll ask this group, what kind of music y'all listen to? It's gonna be different answers.
Right. Okay.
They not all of them listen to R&B.
Right.
You're gonna have a select few that listen to R&B, a select few that listen to trap, even one or two people like, oh, country all day. Like, so in that case, you can't really judge them.
Book by its cover.
Yeah, right. You can't judge a book by its cover. So, yeah. So, as far as like romance, a lot of females don't like to be romanced. They want, yo,
Uh,
right? They want that thug shit. Like, yo, bend me over. Like, yo, chill. I'm like, yo, you don't want to? Nah, fuck all that.
I don't want to be one and done.
Right. I don't want to do that. But some females do like that. So that's why I say, like, yo, it's.
That's interesting because when it comes down to like marriage and relationships, they always talk about the guy need to be romantic. You know.
Some, like I said, some females don't like that. Some females just
You
want to
think
get
that's
straight
the
to it.
age we growing up in, or is it?
I mean, I feel like eventually, as far as when it comes with age, they'll probably get into that at some point.
Yeah, but the younger ones ain't really there yet. So
it's based off the environment. Who they hang with.
So, yeah. Is romance your last name?
I wish it was. Nah.
It's not.
Nah.
Okay.
That's the artist name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your real name?
Hakeem Thompson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought romance was your last name.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Well played, though.
That's a good thing.
Well played.
I'm doing my job, so yeah.
So how did growing up as an army brat affect you? Because that's a lot of moving, a lot of changing.
It is, but at the same time, I'm looking at it like, yo, I get to see different cultures.
Yeah.
I'm diversified.
But as a kid, though, that got to be a lot to digest.
Not for me. Not for me. Like, I grew up as being the only child, so I'm like, oh, we moving? All right, cool.
But what about friends and relationships establishing, a foundation as a kid? Because you want friends.
Yeah, true. But for me, I was that nonchalant kid. I was like, oh, we moving?
I guess that your personality helped that situation for your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whole lot.
Yeah. So, and they told me that I wasn't the type to. I wasn't really that much trouble for real. The only time when I was a baby, the only time that I cried is if I was hungry or whatever.
Right.
But and then growing up, if they
You're
told
a good
me,
kid. Yeah, they ain't had number 2 because that would have spoiled it for them. I guarantee.
Yeah, but like when it like growing up as a kid, if they ever told me no, it's not like I threw fits. I never threw a fit. It was like, oh no, nah.
So how do you think that helped you with your career path? Because being an artist, you travel, you know what I'm saying, and all that. How does you think being an army brat played? I don't like the word brat. Army kid.
I mean, that's what
I know, but brat is like somebody that's spoiled, and you know what I'm saying. That's definitely not you from your description. So
I mean, shoot, the difference between like army brat and me being this independent artist is that as an army brat, you taking care of independent artists. You gotta do it yourself.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Big difference.
Do you plan on staying independent?
I mean, it really depends. Like it really depends on the situation, the type of conversation and discussion that I have with any type of higher up executive.
Right.
If it of course is gonna benefit me, but if the vibe is right, then yeah, I definitely take a deal. But if I can't get with it, if I don't feel cool about it, I'm like, you know.
Right. I feel that. So when did you know this was it for me? Like being an R&B artist was it?
True. In high school we had like a choir assembly, and I was in a choir course. One of the course. Yeah, course class. So
what's the difference?
Choir is like church, I guess. And chorus, that's
you can't have like a hip hop choir.
no. Like the chorus class, we was singing whatever. I mean, yeah. We was just trying to get a vocal. I mean chorus was like an elective just to have as far as like passing. But in chorus class, like when we had our assembly, I had to sing. What did I have to sing? I had to sing.
So long ago.
Nah,
the age.
It was Michael Jackson, "Rock with You."
Okay.
Yeah, and I sung that like before I even started singing. Like I sung a note, and the girls went crazy. Like, ah! Yeah, this one.
That motivated you.
Yeah,
the girls.
Yeah, I gotta do this.
So that's when you decided this is it.
This is it, right?
This is it. The chicks is going wild. That's what it is.
Gotta do it.
So, what does it mean to use what you've achieved to help others?
A lot. I mean, shoot, like it's a, I guess, a proud feeling. Like, yo, I learned all this stuff. I don't know everything,
Right.
but the basics of what I know, I could teach it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could really give game. Like, look, boom, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you're supposed to go about it. I know everybody's experience is different, but as far as like the basics is what you're supposed to do as an artist, like I said, I can teach it. Like, boom.
So, why is that your focus?
I mean, because I would, when I was first coming into this, I would want somebody to do that for me.
And you didn't have that?
Nah, I was trying to figure this out. I was like, yo, where do I start? What's
Right.
important?
Right.
Like, I went to my first music convention back in 2015. They had like how it was set up. They had different types of courses that you can go into. Like, it was at a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how hotels, they got different ballrooms and stuff that you can go into. So each ballroom, how the convention was set up, each ballroom was like a different course, right?
Right.
Me, I knew music as far as like doing it and creating it. I didn't know the business of it. So going into it, I was like, all right, so you got a course here, course there, course there, and then you don't have enough time to go to everything. You got to go to one course, and then after it's like, shoot, it was like a school, but you can only pick certain things to go to.
Right.
For the lack of time. So
like college.
Right. So it was like, shoot, I don't know what's important. I want to go to all of these things.
Right.
And so at the same time, it was like, it wasn't just me. It was like a whole bunch of artists. Like, because it was down in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So it was a whole bunch of artists. So with that whole bunch of artists being there, you had like a few celebrities there. You had all the courses going on, and I'm looking at it like, yo, all these people are here for the same thing that I'm here for. They trying to get on. They trying to figure this out. Yo, they trying to make money in this business.
Right.
How am I supposed to stand out from all of these people?
Right.
And at the same time, I gotta know the business. And as of right now, I don't know what part is important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, I hate
it's like a navigation system with no direct address.
Right.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, so I didn't know what was important. I didn't know what was going. I mean, I knew what was going on, but I just didn't know what was important. That was my whole thing.
So do you think the business end is more important than the artistry aspect of being an artist?
Yep.
Why you say that?
It's 90% business, 10% talent.
Do you think that's what makes or breaks you in the industry? Because like if you focus on the talent alone, and 90% of it is business, then you fail.
No, because.
Or are you saying like,
I say
you hire somebody to fill the business in?
Yeah, you gotta, your trust factor gotta be up there.
Yeah. Because it's a dog eat dog world.
Yeah. People take advantage of you. So let's say shoot, you exceed that 10%, like you that 10% talent part, you like I got down. Let's say you at 50%, and that's exceeding that 10%, right? That's like somebody like her.
Yeah.
She's tough.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she came up in the music game. Like she started at what, like 11?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she knows some stuff.
Right.
She experienced some stuff.
Yeah.
So, but if you just got this talent and none of the business, that's what I'm figuring out. That's what these major labels want.
Right.
They want a talented person to not know nothing. So,
but that's a gimmick to get you though. That's why it'll hurt you, right?
Yeah, because that's good for the label. It's not good for the artist.
Right.
It's good for the label. It's
good
business for the label. The
right.
label making money.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna make some money here and there, but at the end, they gonna get everything.
Which is why people will probably go independent. so that they can make more of the financial gain.
Yeah, they gotta figure out the business, and like, it's people to look at. Master P, come on, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got that's the blueprint right there.
You're right. I got you on that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, um, they make fun of him for, I don't know why they do it. I'm like, yo, he
For
the
what?
Godfather of this
They make fun of
independent.
him for what?
Um, shoot, I mean, for being old or whatever, for being an old head. I'm like, but yo, you listen to his
But
music at
age
one
and
point.
knowledge comes
Yeah,
together. I
like
mean,
he
I
could
used
teach
to
you how to
listen
do
to
this.
Master P
Yeah.
myself growing up.
Like, yo, this man has the blueprint. He can teach you how to do this. Like he can, but yo, you gonna have to pay for it, though.
Right.
Cause I know in one interview I seen, he was like, he had to he spent money to sit down with Michael Jackson's lawyer. He spent $25,000 just to sit down and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
He said
That's
that was,
legal representation just to have a conversation.
yeah, and
Ooh.
he said that was the best. That was the best $25,000 that he ever spent. Cause after that, he just took off.
Right. He got knowledge.
Yeah,
And knowledge is power.
yeah, and see, that's the thing. It Somebody can give you the knowledge, but if you don't apply it, then
It's a dud.
for you, like,
It's a
yeah,
dud, yeah. So does your art represent something about you as an individual?
Cause I'm starting to see that a lot of the stuff. I'm not gonna say all of the stuff because it's a one song. It's a few songs that I'll play with as far as like uh my writing ability is as far as like putting together something imaginative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So not everything that I write has to do with me,
Right.
or a situation that I'm going through.
Right.
It could be something that I'm trying to be creative. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Shakespeare, like all of his stuff won't, you know what I'm
About
saying?
him. Yeah.
So he was just, trying to
I
build.
mean, I'm a poet, so I
Right.
understand.
So you're trying to build a story.
Because you don't always have to experience it to express it.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
I get
but
that.
like a lot of the stuff that I do right, that has that's that I'm going through or whatever, or that I feel at the time, I'll end up going through it later.
Right.
I'm like, dang, I just wrote about this.
Right.
Or shoot, when I listen to music that I used to listen to back in the day, I listen to it now. I'm like, dang, I know exactly what that
You're
is
talking
now.
about, right.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah.
So does your art represent a message about the world? Does it focus on a piece of history or does it look to the future?
I feel like it's a mixture. Cause
Combination.
yeah, because I feel like different people, like when they listen to my music, they'll get they'll say like my vibe is like 90s mixed with now.
That's
So
definitely true.
Yeah, so
Definitely true.
so I'm like, okay, so I'll listen back to my stuff. I'm like, I see what you're saying. Okay, boom. So I mean, yeah, and I mean that's what I stuck with for real, for real.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I try to exceed that. I try to like, okay, how can I get out of this 90 verse? I mean, not 90 verses. How can I get out of this 90s mixed with now to just to evolve from that? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's still a whole thing. I mean, with all that, you got to just go through some stuff.
Right.
To really figure
They
it
think
out.
life experiences bridges the gap between your music and your artistry
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of people.
So
whatever it is
I know
they
I've
do.
said R&B, but is that the genre that best fits you? Do you want to be an R&B artist, or do you want to be?
I mean,
like,
yeah.
How do you want to fit?
First coming in, yeah. That's my thing. That's what I grew up listening to. Nah, I'm lying. At first, I wanted to be a rapper. I thought I was gonna rap.
Oh, could you
Yeah.
rap?
Nah.
Yeah.
Like I thought I could. I'm like, cause I know like when you listen to music as a fan and you think, oh snap, I could do that. Nah, you're not really good at
Right.
that. You just
Right.
love listening
But
to
it's
it.
a lot of kids these days. It's like I can do that, and
I mean,
it
because
ain't for everybody.
right, but at the same time, you hear stuff out now, and it's like
I could do that.
I could do that too. I'm like,
And
So you never thought about combining the two, like trying to rap? Because there's R&B artists like Trey Songz, like Chris Brown, that
Trey Songz was a rapper at first.
yeah, but I mean and they killed the game with the rapping. Like listen to their mixtapes, they're some of my favorite.
I remember that.
Favorite songs on those mixtapes. But I'm just saying, you ever thought about, you know, combining the two and maybe mixing it up a little bit?
I definitely put a song out with me rapping on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out already. Like you can go ahead, listen to it. Like for all you.
Where we can find it at?
Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere, YouTube, anything that you look up as far as like Hakeem Romance, it'll pop up.
Right.
But yeah, I've definitely put my tried to use the skill of rap in a song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shoot, I heard Tank do it before. I'm like,
but you know, sometimes when you like get a first impression of somebody, like if I hear you sing and I know you do that well, then usually people have the notion that that's your lane,
right? And
they put you in a box mentally.
Yeah.
Even if your skill set reaches beyond that, it's like, like you said, you rather hear Tank sing, but that doesn't mean Tank can't rap. It doesn't mean Tank can't do other things musically. You know what I'm saying?
But see, to answer your question fully, like I don't necessarily want to put myself in a box as just being an R&B artist, because I could write too. Like,
right?
If let's say you're a country artist, I've noticed that if you listen to the country station for like 20 minutes, right? No, not 20 minutes. Give it like an hour. You listen to the country station for like an hour. Then you go to a hip hop and R&B station for an hour. We talk about the same stuff.
Right. It's just a different delivery.
Just a different delivery.
I know. I'm a country, R&B, pop,
so
rock.
Like,
I listen to heavy metal. Listen to all this.
Crazy. So it's like we talk about the same stuff. It's just a different delivery, and the format of writing is like kind of the same.
It all tells a story.
It's all it is. It's storytelling.
It definitely tells a story.
Storytelling. So like, shoot, my form of writing, like if you wanted me to write you a song, how I figure out how to write for somebody, you could just put a beat on that you like and just talk about that beat. As you talk, I'm picking up. I'm taking different phrases that you saying and putting it in, and I'm just getting to you like, boom, this is what you said. Right. I just broke it down for you.
Right. To make it more deliverable.
Yeah.
Right. So, do you think that there's a connection between your process and your artwork message?
It should be, yeah.
It should be?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
What you mean, like, as far as, like, the writing process?
I mean, period. Like, your artwork and your process, period. When does it come together and merge and show when you're actually putting a project out?
As far as the artwork, what you mean, like?
Your writing, your delivery, your vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes what we envision is not what comes to fruition.
Like
the idea that you have here.
Yeah.
Are you bringing it forth and presenting it exactly the way that you envisioned it?
Yeah. Okay, so you talking about like if what I'm thinking right now, I try to go do in the booth.
Yeah.
It don't come out the same.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it definitely does that.
Does
like
that irritate you?
Of course, I'm pretty sure any artist like, yo, you a painter, you thinking like, oh snap, I can paint this joint. Hold on, let me see. And then you look at it like, that was trash. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I was thinking. So yeah, it's definitely, I definitely have unfinished tracks that I'm like, that's not what I was thinking. Like,
but just because that's not what you were thinking, it doesn't mean it could be great.
At the same time, of course, because at the end of the day, it's not necessarily about what I like as far as music. Yeah, I gotta like it, but it's about the consumer. It's about the fan.
Right.
So if I put something out and I don't like it, a fan will like it more than I
Right.
more than me.
So how do you deal with that? Because I mean, I know as an artist myself that it's hard
Yeah.
to sit up there. I mean, you're your own worst critic, so
Mhm.
you're critiquing yourself, and then the next person is like, "Oh, that's freaking dope." You know
Yeah,
what I'm
my
saying?
thing
And
is,
you're like,
when I get that,
you're
I'm
like,
like,
that was
alright.
not the best I could have done, or
Yeah.
that was not the way I wanted it to go. Like, how do you push yourself to push those projects to the point where you'll put it out, even though you don't really like it?
I mean, it like I said, it ain't really on me. It's on the fan. It's on the person.
So you learn your audience.
Yeah, yeah. Like, cause at the end of the day, I know my demographic is people that listen to the same type of music that I listen to.
And
Right.
what type of music is that?
I listen to rap. I listen to trap, R&B. So as far as like all of that infused into R&B, like those real bouncy type of beats, I listen
Yeah.
to that. So if I'm singing in front of that type of audience, I'm winning every day,
Right.
all day, because this
Right.
is the same thing. If I was to go in front of a whole bunch of people that don't listen to that,
It'll be
but
harder.
yeah, I'll probably get a few claps here and there.
Right.
But they're like, oh yeah, he's really good. But that's not their cup of tea.
Right.
Um,
But you might be able to bring somebody over to the other side.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because that's another thing. If I go into an environment where I don't have any fans, I didn't bring anybody with me. My objective and mentality and mindset is going on stage. I'm stealing somebody's fan today.
Okay.
Yeah, and that normally happens. It does.
Well, you definitely got that R&B mentality. I'm gonna let you know that.
Yeah.
You coming into that romance.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's like like I said, if I go into a venue, nobody knows me, right? And I'm performing. I'm going into there. I'm going into the situation like, all right, boom. I'm about to introduce myself. You're going to like what I do.
Right.
You're going to enjoy this.
But that confidence is needed, though.
Yeah.
It's better than having the fear of, I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more inspirational to you.
But at the same time,
you're inspiring yourself.
Even if I fuck up, they're not gonna know that.
Right. And that's a part of being a performer.
Yeah.
To not let them know that.
Exactly.
So tell me about the Romance Effect. What is that?
So the Romance Effect, that's an album that I've been trying to put together for about two years now. It's just the reason why it's like holding on, or the reason why there's a hold up, because my ideas are expensive.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like even when I try to, when I want to promote or market something, it's expensive.
Right.
So when I get, that type of, finance, and I'm able to do that, everything is really going to come together. Because I know in this business, nothing is really free.
Right.
And if it is free, it's not going.
Price.
Yeah. No. If it is free, it's not going to be done on your time.
Right. True that.
So.
But I mean, too, you want to make sure it has the quality that you want as well. So paying for it ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's why like I wanna do, like in this industry, I wanna do good business. Right. So when somebody bring my name up or bring up my company, oh yeah, he tough, he good at what he do. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
So yeah, I would.
So when you say good business, what does that mean to you?
Paying people prices.
Right.
So if I was to come to you like, yo, you do T-shirts. You can make me one of these joints, and I pay your prices, no discount or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna refer to me like, oh yeah, work. Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah, he do. Yeah, that's my man.
Right. So you're saying holding up your end of the bargain, not trying to down talk their prices
exactly.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everybody want a deal.
For what? Come on. It's your introduction. You want a deal? Yeah.
Right. Right. So SOE.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sing on Everything.
Sing on Everything. That's what I do. Yeah.
Ready to hit a note right now.
Yeah.
So what is that?
So Sing on Everything is like how I came about it was, yo, I hear a lot of rappers now, they sing. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, y'all taking my job.
Yeah. Because I don't think Wayne can sing, but he really tries it. Auto tune helps him out a lot.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
somebody like T-Pain, we think like, yo, he use auto tune all the time. That's just stupid. But when you take it off, he really don't
I'm about to
need it.
say, T-Pain can sing.
Yeah, he don't need that joint.
Yeah.
He just knows how to use auto tune
Right.
properly.
Right.
Like he in pocket with that. Not a lot of people. A lot of people think that, oh, I'm gonna just T-Pain it. No, you not. T-Pain is a genius when it comes to this auto.
That's why he get offended when people try to use it too.
Like, you think so? He was like, yo, you think I just slap auto tune on, and that's it? Nah. It's a trick to this. Yeah, it's a science to this. You know how to use it. So, yeah. Where was we at?
Sing on everything.
Right. So yeah. When I hear like rappers, they rap on anything, and I'm like, yo, you shouldn't even be rapping on this. But all right, bet. I'm gonna sing on everything. I'm gonna sing on all that stuff. Cause for real, if you really think about it, if you a type of person that like to listen to beats and different sounds and everything, there's a melody to anything. You could put a melody, make a melody to whatever. So sing on everything comes about.
Okay, so what is it? Like, it's just your brand, Sing on Everything? That's who Hakeem Romance is? Or is it another aspect of Hakeem?
Sing on Everything is a record label. It's like it's a record label of music consultation. Is just dealing with this music industry, music business, and trying to learn what this is and what you're supposed to do with it.
So you said when you say music consultation, what do you mean by that?
So in the beginning, when I first started, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to start.
Right.
So my version of music consultation is if you're an artist, you want to be a recording artist and you don't know where to start, I can teach you the basics,
The blueprint
of how to start, of what you're supposed to do. Like for one,
so you're like the Godfather, because people who become Godfathers, they teach their children, let me take under my wing. Let me teach you how to do this. So you don't have to do the same struggles, or like a parent, that you don't have to go through the same struggles that I went through. I want to help you through this process, which I feel like is big, because a lot of people get the knowledge and don't want to share the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is, like I said before, like off camera, I don't know everything, right?
Right.
But what I do know is I know the basics of how you release music, what that whole process is, where you're supposed to go, and why.
So are you doing this only for R&B artists?
No, this is for
everybody.
Anybody. It don't matter what.
Sing on everything for everybody.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
It don't matter what genre that you doing. I don't care. That's not the purpose.
Right.
Like, oh, you do rock. It don't matter.
Right.
That genre don't matter. This is business that we're
Right.
talking about. Like, you do music. All right, so you got to learn the basics of this business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then you independent. You don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So
setting them up for success.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So singing or songwriting, which one do you prefer? Or which one? How can I put it? Which one drives your passion more? Or do they go hand in hand?
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
So you ain't doing one without the other.
I mean, at the same time, songwriting, right? Singing is definitely a great quality to have. But at the end of the day, if I'm writing for somebody, I'm not the one that's gonna be singing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just writing.
So how does that process work? Because if you're writing for somebody, I know you said if we're sitting down and I'm telling you my ideas and you're bringing it into fruition by actually writing and bringing my ideas into a creative aspect. But how does that work when you actually hear the project? Like, do you feel?
I mean, that's as far as like hearing the project or whatever the song. That's not really on me. I did my job as far as.
But how
writing.
do you feel once you hear it?
Nah, it's not like me hating or like I could have did that. Like, nah, it's just like, yo, It really the vibe. It's just the vibe.
Right.
It's just the vibe.
So you actually listen to the beat first, and then you write from it, or do you just write based on what's like? If nobody had a beat, would you be able to write from that?
Yeah.
No beat, just writing a story.
For real, that's all it is. For real. Like when you songwriting, right? Like you got to break that word down. Song writing, right? So when you in school, you in your English class, right? First day, you do the introduction. Hey, my name is this such and such and such. What's the first thing that the teacher gonna tell you to do? Break out your journal. Just write anything that comes to mind. That's what songwriting is.
Right.
For real. You just write whatever.
So would you consider yourself a poet too?
Yeah, that's what this is. That's what yo.
I mean, I get it, but some people don't get it. But
Wale, he was a spoken word artist.
Man, one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his poetry is.
Yeah, a lot of people don't rock with him because they don't
want to use a double negative, but his poetry is poetic.
Yeah.
you know.
That's what it is. I mean, it's poetry.
So if you could do a collaboration with any artist, dead or alive, who would you do it with?
Tank.
Tank.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You don't hear very many people use that name as a reference for somebody who want to collaborate. Like I wouldn't have expected you to say that, honestly.
That's who I listen to a lot. Tank, Jay Holiday. What?
Okay.
Who else? Cisco.
Well, I can see Cisco.
Right.
I can see Cisco.
Yeah.
Listening to your music, I can see that.
Yeah. Well, Jamie Foxx, cause he's an all around entertainer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like he'll
actor,
sit,
singer,
he'll sit there and win a
bits.
Grammy and win an Oscar all in the same night.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
That's what I would do.
He's dope.
Yeah.
He's dope. So you want to act too?
Yeah. Cause back in school, I had drama class, and the drama teacher, he wanted me to like, yo, when you graduate, you need to.
So have you done anything to pursue the acting side of Hakeem Romance? Is that gonna be your acting name too?
Nah, that's my government.
Okay. You gonna be two different people.
Yeah. I was an extra in this movie. It's called Burning Sands. It's on Netflix. So if you got Netflix and you watch Burning Sands,
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, you'll definitely see me in the background.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm in there chilling.
So you're pursuing 3 different lanes. You got the singer songwriter, you got the actor, you got SOE, the artist groomer, basically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope. You ready to take off?
Yeah, I'm trying to, these, as of right now, everything that what you said, these are like side businesses that I'm trying to, put together.
So what's the umbrella?
The record label.
SOE is the umbrella.
Like, once it gets established, that's how I want. Okay, so MMG.
You're right.
Maybach Music Group. I want Sing on Everything to be that.
Okay.
Rock Nation. I want Sing on Everything to be that.
Okay. Well, you say it, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So if anybody was looking for you, where will we find Mr. Hakeem?
So, boom, you got about to give you the whole spill, you feel me? Word? You the whole spill, Holyfield, real good.
That jersey coming out of you.
You know what I'm saying? So, you got, if you want to Google, you just Google Hakeem Romance, shoot the whole layout. You know what I'm saying? It's going to pop up. You got the website, www.hakeemromance.net. Anything that you want to find out or you want to look for, it's on there. Social media. What you want? What we on? The gram? A lot of people on the gram.
Yeah.
Right? At Hakeem_romance. Right? Facebook. Hakeem Romance. You feel me? Twitter. People still use Twitter?
Yeah.
Word. Twitter. At Hakeem Romance.
You doing the TikTok?
Hakeem Romance. You know what I'm saying?
You do TikTok?
No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. My music on TikTok. So if you're trying to,
even TikTok to the Hakeem Romance, because you even got the Jersey mixes and all that going on.
Yeah. So
little dance, Hakeem dance.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Make some, I'll tag it, boom. All right, boom, word, that do the it's all right. So boom, I share that, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So what else I'm on?
YouTube.
YouTubeage. Hakeem Romance.
Apple Music.
Hakeem Romance. You know
I should be your publisher.
Yeah.
Raw Tyler, Hakeem Romance.
You see what I'm saying? Raw Talent LLC, sing on everything LLC, collaboration, you feel me?
Hakeem Romance, Miss Tink.
We here, you know what I'm saying? You see us in the street, we're like, oh, that's Hakeem Romance.
There we go.
You see Raw Talent, oh, that's Miss Tink. You know what I'm saying? Just, yo, don't get close, you know what I'm saying? 6 feet, you feel me?
Social distancing.
Right, socially, respectfully. You know what I mean? You got security, you feel me?
Yeah, we do.
You know?
He don't play no games.
No games, son, you feel me? Just uppercut you, bomb, you feel me? Gonna hit you with that Kevin Gates, kick you off the stage, you heard? We not getting charged
or the baby just punch you in the head.
Right. We're not getting charged for that, because we told you. Warning.
Oh,
don't
God.
Do it.
Disclaimer.
Ha! You know what I'm saying? You heard? It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? We cool, right? Just come correct. You understand what I'm saying? Come correct. You heard?
Well, thank you for being here. We're going to have you again.
Yeah.
We're going to keep up to date with SOE and Hakeem.
Yeah, you got to.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
This is for my model ties with a Coke bottle. And to my full figures, I push up on your full throttle. Yeah, baby, stop playing on me. You can get all the work, I even put in OT. I'm on go mode, thought I'd let you know this a land of romance. You super classy, but when you vibing with me, we getting nasty. Yeah, never trashy. I'ma dive in it, look at this, slide in it, girl. That's what I like, only for the night side. I'ma need you a few more times. Had to keep it real, you know the drill. Now bring that ass here. Shit. Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Ay, cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me freak ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one. My drip up on the mill, tell your mama chill. She hot and ready and steady, might just get to it. I'ma have to tell her, give me 6 feet. She acting back, just the swag all up on me. Ay, Miss Jackson, what you want me with? I'ma show you I'm full grown. I know you here for a good time, not a long time, but listen, can we make it both? You got what I need, I got what you want. Understand what the vibe is, you looking like you ready to go. You done got dressed up to the nines, so dangerous, you out of line.
Look, ma'am, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put that on.
Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Ay, cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me break ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one. You got my undivided attention, so is any lady. I saw you from across the room and I was just wondering, maybe if you'd like to take a tour of the crib. You can bring your friend too. Hey, listen, I'd like to show you things. I can have you pulling up in the Benz or a photo range, cause I can show you the world. Take my hand, let's explore. We got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Hey, cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me freak ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one.
Tink did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch.